Hello, beautiful soul. I'm Vicki Howie of ChakraBoosters.com, the creator of Chakra Boosters Healing Tattoos. And now in 2021, I'm also the creator of CirclingSpace.com, an online place where we gather together to experience more authentic communication and connection. I'd like you to join me there. So I'm leaving some freebies for you below, and you might want to check out below because I also have lots of links that are related to this particular video. Okay, so today we're going to tap. I'm super excited because tapping, or emotional freedom technique, its longer name, EFT, is one of my favorite healing tools. Our spirit loves to grow, but our body does not. Our body likes to stay in homeostasis. And tapping is a way for our spirit to have a place it wants to expand into and to speak a language that our body understands. Our body tends to be resistant to change, and tapping releases that resistance. So we find the thing we're resistant to, and we actually purposely trigger it, purposely push the buttons so we can then tap on these meridian points that then calm the body and create a new positive association. I hope that made some sense. You can read about EFT online. There are over 200 studies that show its efficacy, and I'm just a really big fan, and I'm going to share it with you today. Now, what we're going to tap on is also one of my favorite things, and that is masculine, feminine balance and integration. I used to talk about balance a lot, but now I'm getting more specific because I want it to be integration, like an interlacing, a flowing between these parts of ourselves so that we don't need to be in boxes and be rigid. I'm either in this chakra in my masculine, or I'm in this in my feminine. I'm either in my heart and being the loving mother energy, or I'm in my solar plexus and I'm being the selfish, aggressive warrior energy. You know, it's like, and selfish doesn't even need to mean negative. Just I'm in self-orientation. I'm in other orientation. I'm in kind of a fighting, go for it, competitive energy. I'm in a loving, collective, connecting energy. I'm in making differences and saying, I like this and I don't like that. I'm in, we're all alike. We're all together in this, and being very accepting and seeing the similarities. Can you feel that? That's heart and solar. They're very, very different. Root chakra and sacral chakra are very different. Sacral and solar plexus are very different. Solar plexus and heart are very different. And we're going to look at all those. And it's particularly on my mind and in my body today because last night was the Libra full moon. It was the March 28th Libra full moon with the Venus star point. And for me, I did a big ritual, and I'm very, very aware of how important this integration is right now. So I go deeper into detail on that in my energy forecast for April 2021. So watch that. I'll have the link below if you'd like to understand this better, because the tapping we're doing is getting us ready for what we just experienced with the Libra relational full moon and what we're moving into with the Aries stellium in the new moon on the new moon of April 11th. Okay? And even after that, this is archetypal stuff. You can watch this video anytime. You could watch this video 10 years from now and do this tapping, and it would be wonderful for you. Because if you're called to it, you need it. And if you need it, this will help. Okay? So let's talk about how the masculine and feminine energies in the body pulsate. First of all, what is masculine? What is feminine? Masculine is this kind of way I'm talking right now, sort of. It's got a more directed energy. It's got a more solid energy. It is contractive in nature. The abdominal muscles, this is your solar plexus chakra, your center masculine, your warrior masculine. They contract when they ignite. I have a video sharing about the truth about these masculine chakras, and I'll leave the link down there. But it's all about how when they open, they don't get soft and fuzzy like the feminine chakras. They get smaller, contracted. The energy gets bigger, but for the energy to get bigger, the muscles get more contracted. So masculine energy contracts It also is interested in the external world. It's interested in success in the external world. It keeps its eye on the external world. The feminine energy is an energy of diffusive, expansive nature. It feels like this, and it's what we tend to always think of energy as, but that's not true. And that's why I break the myth in some of these videos, which is the masculine energy, when ignited, contracts. So sometimes your solar plexus may contract and you think, oh no, something wrong is happening. I think this actually keeps a lot of spiritual people out of their solar plexus chakra. Oh no, something's wrong, and actually everything's right. Because the solar plexus, you can really feel the contraction when it ignites. It's like in your own power. Feel that right now, just like, stand your ground and feel how your solar plexus ignites. So we have these two totally different energies. The feminine energy, rather than being interested in the external world, is interested in your internal world and your relationships. Your internal world is your relationship to self, right? And it's also interested in the connective relationships to everyone in the world more than going after something. Okay? So you can see how different they are. They are literally polar. And that creates a chemistry that on the physical end gives us procreation, attraction, all of these things. And you could even think of it within yourself. Think of it this way. Your root is masculine, your sacral is feminine, your solar's masculine, your heart is feminine, your throat is masculine, your third eye is feminine, and then everything is united in the crown. And can you feel how that pulsation actually can be something that ignites and unites you more from within? The only problem happens when we get stuck in one side of the polarity. Like when we take the solar plexus side and we don't see the value of the heart. We take the heart side and we don't see the value of the solar plexus, or any of the other chakras in their dichotomies. So we're going to tap to release this dichotomous or conflictual energy. And it's funny because I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but I live in a condominium area and there's kids playing, but they're actually fighting like aggressively as I'm talking about conflict. I can hear them going, making noises like kids do. And it's a perfect example. See, they're playing. And if we can allow our conflictual or oppositional energy to play within our body, then we have more unity. It becomes more playful. We're like kids playing with ourselves. And we come back to our more playful nature. It's pretty cool in everything that we do. Okay, so the way that tapping works, it's pretty simple. You just copy where I tap. I've got these different points at the top here, at the top of the head. We've got the front of the eyebrow, the side of the eyebrow, under the eye, under the nose. I'm using usually 2 or 3 fingers. Down in the chin, I could still hear the children. Right here on the collarbone, under the arm, which is right where a woman would have a bra strap, then like as if you have 2 watches right on the wrist points. And then back to something called the karate chop point, which will be our setup statement. We'll do 3 statements there before we even begin. This is a really powerful point, the 2 fleshy points. Nice soft hands, and then you go back up to the top again and we start over. Now, if that's too much where you are, you don't want to do all those, just use your karate chop points or just tap here on the collarbone. You don't have to do all of it. I really love giving attention to all of my body. And there's no really right way to do it. Like, don't let yourself get caught up in that. Just have fun. Follow me. I'll be saying things and hopefully leaving enough room for you to repeat. I have a lot of fire energy, so it's hard for me sometimes to just stop. Okay, so are you ready to tap on this? We are first going to do the setup statement. We'll do it 3 times while tapping on the main tapping point here, which is the karate chop point, this fleshy part on the side of the palm. And you can use both of them if you'd like. We're going to do the setup statement 3 times. And then I'm just going to start randomly moving through the other tapping points. Just follow me, imitate as best you can. If you ever don't want to keep up with that, just come back to the karate chop point. Okay, it's super simple. Any one of these points creates a difference. It's an acupressure point that really just calms the body. And I'm going to use the setup statement, my masculine and feminine energies are in conflict. And we're going to just, as I tap through the points, see what else comes up with that. Okay? All right. Repeat after me. The karate chop points. Even though my masculine and feminine energies are in conflict, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though my masculine and feminine energies are in conflict, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though my masculine and feminine energies are in conflict, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Now let's move through the points. My masculine and feminine energies are in conflict. They don't get along. My masculine and feminine want different things. I can't please them both. Their different needs confuse me. Sometimes I don't know what to do. It feels like I'm fighting with myself. It's like, should I stay or should I go? Should I play or should I work? Should I focus on myself or on others? My masculine and feminine are in conflict. I just want them to get along. Why can't they just get along? There must be a way for them to get along. I want inner harmony. I want to give myself permission to be both. My assertive, strong, masculine. My accepting, soft, feminine. My confident, go for it, masculine. My humble and vulnerable, feminine. I am all of it. What if my masculine and feminine were like a well-paired couple? What if they respected each other greatly? What if they complemented rather than opposed each other? I like that. Compliment, meaning give compliments. What if my masculine praised my feminine? What if my feminine praised my masculine? What if they respected each other and took turns? What if they got so in sync they just flowed like a team? That gives me joy. Feeling into the team of my masculine and feminine. Intertwined like two lovers. All my different parts getting along. That feels good. Release your hand and take a deep breath from the earth all the way up to the crown of your head. Hold it at the top and then exhale and just let it sift down through your body. Inhale from the core of the earth all the way up to the crown of your head again. And then exhale and let it just sift through your body. Now check in. See if there's more acceptance of the statement, my masculine and feminine energies are in conflict. Like it has no reactions, and they get along. Check into that. See if it brings anything up. If it brings anything up. Now I'm going to ask you to keep tapping on this, right? So go through, do it for the next few days, and really see if your masculine and feminine can begin to be on the same team rather than oppositional teams against each other. They are already oppositional in their nature, so that positive oppositional chemistry is already there. Now the question is whether they can be oppositional and yet on the same team, the team of you. In fact, let's do just one more quick little round, one round with that. My masculine and feminine are on the same team. I can imagine them working harmoniously together. I can imagine them having fun together. Feels like my masculine and feminine respect each other. It feels like I can access both of them whenever I need them. No more need to make one wrong and the other right. I need them both. I respect them both. They're both on the team of me. And together with me, we can do anything. Now release your hand again. Take another breath from the core of the earth up to the crown of your head and hold it. Then release it softly, just letting it sift through the body, changing, allowing. Inhale from the core of the earth up to the crown of your head. Hold it. And exhale, let it sift back down through your body. And check in with that relationship inside. Does it feel more harmonious? Is there more tolerance to start with between these parts? Kind of the doer and and the beer and the thinker and the feeler. Is there more harmony here? And then tolerance is the first step. Harmony is the next step. And teamwork is the most proactive step. Can they actually move forward together? Make decisions together. Defer to each other. These parts of you. Just have fun feeling into this new integration and flow between them. And imagine how things are going to be different in the future as you call upon both parts of yourself in a flowing, harmonious way. So they don't just show up one or the other, they can show up together as a team, intertwined within your being. That makes me smile. That makes me feel really good. More teamwork, more wholeness. So thank you for joining me for this video and for being a part of my Chakra Boosters family and my Circling Space family. I look forward to continuing some videos on the myth series that I was doing before, the chakra myths, and we break through those myths. So check those out coming up. I'm going to have a couple more breakthrough chakra myths videos. And until then, I hope you will do this video a few more times, at least play back the tapping section and share it with others. Let's utilize this post Libra full moon time to really embrace our masculine and our feminine and to allow them to dance together in new and exciting ways. Have an incredible week. I'm sending you so much love.